Hey everybody, welcome. This is your next lesson. So here's the little guy I brought for the audience member. I do not have, oh, sorry, now he's in the camera. Apparently I don't know where my camera is. Okay, this little turtle guy. Oh, look at that, he's got an equal sign on his back. That I didn't know. Okay, so I do not know how to relate him to the coronavirus. So we're gonna have a contest. If you guys can think of a way to relate this little turtle guy to the coronavirus, send me an email and the winner is gonna get a prize, like a real prize. So there you go, that's your contest. Relate this turtle with the equal sign on his back to the coronavirus. Okay, so this is not particularly a full-on lesson. This is just a practice. So I'm gonna do an example for you so you know what to expect. So when you log on to Alex, it says it's gonna give you two functions. This particular one I printed out is y equals 3x and y equals x. Now remember, oh, am I in the camera? Sorry, having difficulty today. Okay, remember, it's really y equals mx plus b. They're just leaving out the stuff that doesn't change the equation. So this one right here is really y equals a slope of up 3 over 1 x plus 0. It's crossing the y at 0. And this one right here, even though they've just written y equals x, it's really y equals up 1 over 1. If you were graphing it, that's how you do it. X plus 0. So remember, they're going to leave out the stuff that doesn't change it mathematically. So the first question, they're asking you to compare the slopes. This one has a slope of 3. This one has a slope of 1. So when you do this drop down menu right here, which of course I can't do on this piece of paper, this one says y equals 1x. So this one, the slope equals 1. And y equals 3x. This one, the slope equals 3. This drop down menu is going to say it's steeper, the same steep, or less steep, I believe is what it's going to say. And it's that one first. The answer to this one is less steep. Okay, that's how that one works. Then they're going to ask you to compare the y-intercepts. So this one, y equals x, the intercept, which they haven't written on there, is just 0. And this one, y equals 3x, which the intercept's not written on there because it's also 0. So when you do this drop-down menu, I think one of the choices is going to be intersects at the same spot. Okay, here's another one. Comparing two linear equations. Y equals x minus 7 over 2. So they haven't written the slope because it's up 1 over 1, but they do have the intercept as down 7 over 2. Okay, this one over here that we're comparing it to is just y equals x. So now they want us to compare the two for slope. So the first one, y equals x, this one has a slope of 1, even though they haven't written it, the slope of 1. This one right here, y equals, there's no number in front of that x either. So the slope of that one is also 1. So with this drop down menu, I don't know what it's going to say. Same steepness seems like a dumb thing to say, but it'll say something about equally steep. That's what it says. Equally steep. Okay, now you're going to compare the y-intercepts. So this one right here, it doesn't state a y-intercept because it's expecting you to know that that's intercepting a 0. This one does have a y-intercept. It's clear down -7/2, which is 3.5. So this one intersects at -3.5. So when you drop this one down, it's gonna say this one intersects at a higher point. That's what it's gonna say. A higher point than that one. So this is not a hard assignment. You're just looking at these drop-down menus and you're just gonna choose the right one. Okay, here's something to be careful of though. Let's say you have a slope of 2/3 and you're comparing it to a slope of -7. This one, up 2/3, up 2/3, up 2/3. So it'll be something like that. This one, down 7/1, down 7/1, down 7/1. So this one is more like that. So here's kind of the trickier thing. Even though this is a negative number, that doesn't technically matter. We're just looking to see which one is steeper. And this one is steeper. Okay, so when you're just comparing steepness, you're just looking to see which number is bigger. The negative doesn't necessarily matter. Okay, good luck with that. It shouldn't be that big of a deal for you, but if it is, send me an email. But I'm really looking forward to your comments about Mr. Turtle Guy. Okay, see you later. Bye.